Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today, I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. So, spoiler warning, if you haven't already done your New York Times games yet today, I always recommend that you pause the video and do that first, and then you can come back and watch and see how I did. Of course, if you prefer, go ahead and follow along with me as I work on the games. I just ask that afterward you leave a kind comment down below in the comment section as to what you thought and how you did. All right, so without further ado, let me bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. All right, so we'll close out audio, go out of full screen and shuffle up the words, make it full screen again, and here we go. Okay, audio again. Well, I must not have. All right, well, another day of audio. That's fine. Okay, let me remove that. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to solving Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up, and I'm opening up the New York Times Games app. I am going to look at this. Okay, it says cross play. Challenge your friends in this new word game. Okay, we'll have to check that out sometime. Okay, going down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word for Thursday, January 22nd. Okay, go ahead, add another day to your 514-day streak. Audio. Okay. All right. Well, audio not good for me. Although yesterday I had 2 letters in the right place or something, didn't I? Was it cubic or one of those ick words? I had the I in the right place. Okay. I in the wrong place. Well, what about if we did like sling, move the I over, try some different letters. Okay. Wow, that got me 3 letters. So how many words do we have? What about, okay, like an FL? We also plink, flint. I was thinking flint, but I could write down some other words. We have flint, ELI, B, there's BLI. Okay, well, let me try, oh gosh, are there any overlapping? Flint, plink, blink, clink. I'm going to write them all down because how many are there? Okay, we have flint. I don't need to really write that down. Blink, plink. Gosh, plink a word like plank it down, plunk it down, plank. I don't know. Plink. Pink. Maybe that's it. So I have 4 guesses, and the only overlapping blink potentially is the K. So I should probably try to reduce my words by not doing flint, because I don't think flink is a word. Do blink first. blink, and then go from there. If it's not a K word, then maybe flint is the word. Okay, it's not blink, but it is a link word. Okay, so we have clink and plink. I'm going to try clink because it's next alphabetically, and I'm not sure if, well, plink could be a word, but I don't want to. Let's just go for the alphabetical, and we'll just give it a try. I mean, I don't know that there's anything else beside clink and maybe plink. We'll see when we do the bot. Okay, and it's clink. Okay, we got it in 4, and that is the average. My current and max streak are 515, and I've played 852 games. All right, let's see what the bot says. All right. I got a 94 out of 99. Okay. And probably because I did a word that had K versus flint, which was the first word that came to mind. Okay. But for luck, I got a 56. The average was 4. I got it in 4. Okay. And after audio, there were still 341 words left. After sling, there were 4 words left. So flint, blink, maybe plink, maybe there was something else. Okay, flint, blink, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Okay, blink. After blink, there were only 2 words left. Maybe clink and plink. And then I got it. It says you had 2 words to pick from. Yeah, well, chink wouldn't have worked because there was an L there. All right. Okay, well, let's compare with the bot. The bot, I think, also got it in, nope, the bot got it in 3. Okay. All right, and slate, bipod, and clink. I don't get their logic. I just don't get the bot logic, but I am not a supercomputer. So anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to strands, find hidden words, and uncover the day's theme for Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. It says go ahead, add another day to your 93-day streak. Ode to joy. Ode to joy. Joy. Are we talking composers, like classics? But I see a bunch of S's, but bliss. Okay. Well, bliss, ecstasy. Maybe these are just words that mean joy, other words for joy. Okay. Heavenly, heaven. Heaven. Heaven could also be part of the spanagram, but let me try it. Okay, no, heaven is not a word. So I think heaven might be part of the spanagram. So I'll have to keep finding other words. Okay, it's not euphoric, but euphoria maybe. Okay. So maybe we're going corner to corner with the spanagram. Seventh heaven. Yeah. Okay. We have 2 words left. Elation. All right. And what is this? Bliss, ecstasy, elation, euphoria. So these are high intensity joy. um, F, um, no, not, oh yeah, dry, oh my gosh, sod, soy, rhapsody. I didn't think I was going to figure it out. Rhapsody. It's not a word that a lot of these, I mean, I suppose I use some of them regularly, but I don't know. Not exactly words in my daily. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. Not too worried about the streaks. Let's go ahead and open up connections, group words that share a common thread for Thursday, January 22nd. Okay, go ahead, add another day to your 39-day streak. Our 16 connections words are timer, fumble, spiny, sharp, turnover, Ellen, crisp, miss, use or use, misuse, clear, cobbler, trip, crumble, fluff, distinct, and strudel. Okay, well, we've got like apple strudel, apple crumble, apple cobbler, apple crisp or apple turnover, apple crisp, peach cobbler, apple turnover. There's turnover and fumble, trip, fumble, miss, apple crisp, apple turnover. Okay, I'm going to try this just for the heck of it. 108, turnover. Okay, fruit desserts. All right, fruit desserts. That's the green category. All right. I got to be careful. Okay. Well, there's crisp and clear, distinct, sharp, like a picture, sharpness, crisp, clear, distinct. Maybe this is yellow. Let me try it. Yes. Okay, well defined as an image. Okay, like a picture, I said. Okay, use or use. Okay, fumble, trip, miss. You fumble, you trip, you miss. Fluff. To kind of mess up. Do most people would say like flub versus like flub it up, fluff it up? I don't know. Fluff. That leaves use, timer, spin, and Ellen. Fluff. Fumble, trip. That feels right, but I do not know how Ellen, timer, use, and spiny go. I'm going to give it a try. I still have 3 mistakes. Okay, that is correct. To bungle something. Okay, by default, I get this. I don't really feel like, I don't know, are we missing a letter? Fuse, felon. By default, we get it, and I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to try to figure it out today. What is it? Magazines plus a letter. Okay, well, we'll look at those real quick. So I did make a mistake, but my current streak is now 40. My max streak is 251. And let's look at the puzzle for a sec. Okay, so L, spin, time, and us. Okay, magazines plus a letter. Okay, let's go ahead and check out what the bot has to say. And it's got an 84% solve rate. I think I probably, if I had not just attempted the words, I probably could have done it without mistakes. It says 38% of the players did it without making any mistakes. 22% got 1 mistake, 15% 2 mistakes, 9% 3, and 16% did not solve it. Okay, 1 in 23 people had the same game as me. Interesting. I got an 88 out of 99 because of my mistake and the order in which I solved it. Yeah. Okay, so most people did get green first. So 70% got green first. I guess the crumble, the strudel, those were giveaways, I guess. Cobbler, strudel, crumble, turnover. Well, the only reason I think I made that mistake on turnover is because I thought it could be part of the fumble, trip, turnover, miss. So there might be, I think there's going to be some blue and green and yellow misses here. 23% got yellow first, 5% blue because of fluff. I don't really associate fluff with a bungle. And then only 2% got purple first. That is really low. Okay, so crisp. Yeah, other people made that same mistake as me. Cobbler, crumble, strudel, and crisp. And then fumble, turnover, miss, and trip. Yeah. Spiny, sharp, crisp, distinct, I guess. Okay. Cobbler, crumble, fluff, strudel. Okay, 5% made that mistake. And fumble, spiny, miss, and trip. Okay. All right, let's move on. So I made a mistake right off the get-go, and most people did get green first. And then I got green, so yep. Other people also got green, and then turnover, cobbler, and then other people made the mistake I made previously. Okay, says you were on the same wavelength and got yellow, and then everybody else had blue. We pretty much just left purple for the end, I think, is basically what happened. Okay. All right, well, I guess that'll do it. Let me remove my phone. Oh my goodness, where's my cursor? There we go. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I'd appreciate those comments down below, and that if you could like this video, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. That'd be great. Check out that video that YouTube's offering for you right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, be kind, and I'll see you again tomorrow, probably with some more of the daily New York Times games. Bye.